Hey, what's going on, you guys? Have you ever asked for something and then when you got it, you realized, man, this is not what I asked for. This is not what I wanted. Well, if you have, go ahead and stay tuned for the rest of this video. I got something for you guys. All right. Hey, once again, this is me, Mo, coming back to you guys with Chakra Health. Back with another video. Thank you guys for joining me once again. I wanted to go ahead and I want to talk to you guys, though, about being careful about what you ask for. Okay? Be careful what you ask for. All right? Now, I'm going to give you two descriptions. Two descriptions in two ways that you could ask for something, and the universe will provide you what you ask for. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the two different ways that you can ask for something. Okay, so I guess the first way that you can ask for something is, of course, we know we want personal things, like you want a new car, maybe you want to get a new house, maybe you want to get a business going, or maybe you want to get some land, or these are things that you would like to acquire, you know what I mean? And that's one aspect of asking for something. But I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into the other aspect of asking for things. Okay, and that aspect includes other people's lives. So in other words, if you wanted to, have a certain family member in your life, and you're like you want that so bad, okay, that you ask God for it, you pray on it, or you ask the universe for it, however you go about obtaining it. All right, but you ask for a certain individual to be in your life. Maybe you want a relationship with a certain person. Okay, be careful what you ask for. All right, so now we have different things that you're asking for. One involves property. One involves items. The other involves people. Now the items, when you're asking for items, or you're asking for a product, or you're asking for just possessions, personal possessions, that is the most simplified way that you can ask for something, and most likely things will go your way. But now when we have this other aspect, when it comes to wanting certain people and certain individuals in our lives, now that's when it takes a turn, because it involves somebody else's energy, okay? Somebody else's frequency. And if their frequency doesn't match with yours, then what you have is you have static interference. Static interference comes from the fact that you guys are not on the same frequency level, okay? You're on this level or this level down here, and they're on this level or this level down here. When it comes to matching up, you guys don't match up. And what happens in between that space is called static interference. And static interference could cause problems in what it is that you want, or what it is that you asked for. You might have had a certain idea about how you wanted it to be, but because of this static interference, and this person is not on the same level as you, or didn't want the same things as you, your plan or your vision may not go exactly the way that you would have thought that it would have gone, or that you wanted it to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot you some pointers about how to get around this, okay? I'm gonna give you an example. So I had a family member that I wanted to be close to. I hadn't seen this individual in a long time, and all throughout the years, I have been thinking about this person. I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead and, I'm gonna ask for it, So I prayed on it. And sure enough, not that long later, not that long after, I end up getting information on how to contact this person. So I went on ahead, I contacted this person, and at first it was cool. It was just catching up on long lost time. But as time went on, I started to see that not only we were on different frequency levels, but we were also two different people that wanted different things in life and had different opinions on just about everything. And so what ended up happening was that static interference came into play. And when that static interference came into play, the separation began, okay? And when the separation began, there also went my vision and what I wanted for my family member and I, that also went with it. And so I got other examples of this happening, but I've noticed it's been a recurring thing when it comes to having other people's lives involved in what it is that I'm asking for. Okay, if somebody else's life is involved in it, then it may not go the way that I planned for it to go. That's why they always say, keep like minds around you. The ones that you have interests alike in, those are the ones that you want to stay and be around. Birds of a feather flock together. So if you have a business idea or you have any type of venture idea that you would like to get into and it involves somebody else, that's why they always want to be around and hook up with people that are on the same page as you, and want the same thing as you, and are seeing the same thing. That way you can have the same outcome. If somebody else doesn't see what you see, let them be. It's okay. It's okay to push people away. It's okay to push people out of your life that doesn't share your vision, okay? Because if they don't share your vision, they could become static interference in your life. So you may have a goal and you may be chasing this goal, but it wouldn't matter to this other person because they're not on the same level as you. And so that's why it's imperative that you be around people who are like-minded, want the same thing, chasing the same thing, and are goal-orientated like yourself. So I hope I gave you guys a little insight on what it is to ask for something for you and to ask for something involving someone else. So be careful what you ask for, okay? Be very careful what you ask for, because you just might get it, but it may or may not be the way that you thought it would be. And some of you guys have already been through this, and I know I'm preaching to the choir when it comes to you guys, but there are people out here who don't understand that concept, and those are the people that I'm talking to. All right, you guys, if you gained any information from this, please hit a comment, leave a comment. I would like to know what you guys think about this topic. All right, like I said before, this channel is all about getting the gears grinding in your mind, getting people to think, okay? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because guess what? If you subscribe, the channel builds, and I can come out with more videos more often to get people to think more. All right, hit that like button. Go ahead, you guys, enjoy your day, your night, whatever it is when you're watching this video. All right, you guys, peace.